What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and in 24 states, we're hearing that $2,000 stimulus check bonuses could be going out to lucky eligible individuals in those states. And this is your stimulus check update. Now, I'm going to get you all the details on that because right now, states, cities, counties, they're passing their own forms of stimulus checks as we're waiting to see if the federal government, if Congress, is going to be able to pass another federal level stimulus package and be able to get out a fourth check, which we're hearing a lot of people are calling for $2,000 as well. Now, we're hearing that they want to do this in another stimulus package after the Build Back Better bill. That's right. If you missed my previous video, be sure to check it out, as we're hearing there's calls from members of Congress to get out the old stimulus provisions of past stimulus packages, including stimulus checks, unemployment extensions, and they're saying this is due to the fact that the virus right now, the pandemic is raging with the new Omicron variant. We just broke the record for all-time high new cases in a single day, over 300,000, you guys. And they're saying that we're still battling this and we still need more support throughout this, more financial aid. People are still struggling with everything that's going on. Now, I'll be sure to keep you up to date, but right now, as you know that follow me here on the channel, we're having trouble getting past the Build Back Better bill, which currently does not have checks proposed. And you guys, I've got some video footage you're not going to want to miss, as we're hearing that President Joe Biden is trying to get it to work. He's getting the Democrats together. They had an overnight meeting trying to see if they could salvage the bill. But Republicans, they're trying to entice Joe Manchin to come over to the Republican Party. That's right, you guys. I've got some video footage that has come out for you on that. And also, like I said, we're going to get you caught up on 24 states giving out $2,000 stimulus checks right now. So we're going to dive right in. But first, just wanted to say thank you for all the support on that second channel, Steve Ram Finance. A lot of you have been messaging me, asking me, so Steve, when is this going to be launching? Well, it's going to be closer towards the new year. We're almost there. I'm getting everything ready. And if you're somebody that's interested in learning about growing wealth, personal finance, maybe you're starting over totally financially with everything going on and you want to launch a business, work from home, do your own thing, maybe invest in real estate, stocks, cryptos, the metaverse, well, this channel is going to be for you. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be helping out a lot of people when we launch. And I will pin a comment down below. All you got to do is click the link, go subscribe, turn on notifications, and when we launch, I think it's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited about it, you guys. But right now, let's go ahead and get you caught up on the latest economic news and stimulus checks. And let's start off by smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. I really appreciate it. Just takes a second. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, don't forget, totally free. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and you can come join the viewing community, what we like to call the Ram Fam. I'll keep you up to date on everything going on. And if you got any specific questions for me, I'm easy to get a hold of directly. You can access me by just hopping onto Instagram and shooting me a DM at SteveRam3. Best way to get a hold of me by far, you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in, and we're going to be taking a look at 24 states giving out $2,000 bonus stimulus checks. But first, let's take a look at some video footage of Senator Joe Manchin getting called over to the Republican side. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
President Biden still hopeful Joe Manchin will come around despite the West Virginia senators' stunning rejections of his party's spending plan.
So did Senator Manchin break his commitment to you?
Senator Manchin and I are going to get something done. Thank you.
So, but as Manchin faces backlash from Democrats, some Republican lawmakers have a solution.
He doesn't fit well over there. We certainly welcome him to join us if he were so inclined.
We would welcome him with open arms in our party.
I hope he does. I've asked him to.
I really believe he would be happier in the Republican Party.
And Jeff Andrew would know that. He did. He switched, as did the governor of West Virginia. Let's bring in Republican Congressman Mike Gallagher. Congressman, always great to see you. Do you think there's a shot at changing his mind, especially with the backlash that he got for standing up for his state?
Well, I think it's unlikely. It is Christmas, so anything's possible, but I suspect even Santa is not that generous to us. Maybe the only thing that could convince him to switch or register as an independent and caucus with the Republicans, which is far more likely, is if the left, the far left, continues this relentless demonization of Joe Manchin. And I do think, I was listening to your segment about Aaron Rodgers, and obviously, I represent Titletown USA here. I do think that issue illustrates just how authoritarian the modern left is right now, and not open to free speech or dissent of any kind. And I think that relentless pressure turns off a lot of people who may not be card-carrying Republicans, are simply patriotic Americans that want to speak their mind and don't feel like, the science is settled on every single issue and we have to genuflect to the patron St. Anthony Fauci every single day. So maybe that convinces him, but I think it's unlikely. I suspect Mitch McConnell has offered him every single committee chairmanship that exists in the United States Senate.
And one of the examples of what you're saying, Bill Maher, as liberal as it gets, but he sounds like he's doing Tucker Carlson's monologue sometimes. Meanwhile, just keep in mind, no high-fiving or dancing in the end zone yet. Evidently, Manchin did propose universal pre-K, an expansion of the Affordable Care Act, hundreds of billions in green energy dollars spending, and a totaling of $1.8 trillion, and they rejected it. If they go back and accept it, all of a sudden it'll look as though Joe Biden got his socialistic agenda.
So there you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. They're saying that this wouldn't be the first time that a Democratic member has switched to the Republican Party, and a lot of people call Joe Manchin a dino, Democrat in name only, already as it is. Now, we will see. We're hearing that it is unlikely, but they're saying that he has been the one that has been stopping Democrats from pushing through more spending, and a lot of people are hailing him a hero, saying he's not adding to debt and inflation, really concerned about the overall economy, and others are saying he's disrupting everything and he is the one stopping more stimulus provisions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. We will see, but now let's go ahead and dive into stimulus checks. So, link in the description below to this article, and here it is, you guys. Certain vaccinated workers will see $2,000 bonuses soon. Do you qualify? Now, the article says that some workers in Phoenix, Arizona, so starting off right there, they will see a bonus of up to $2,000. Now, in order to qualify, they need to be vaccinated against the pandemic, and many others are wondering if they'll see the same thing as well. And the city-approved bonus is up to $2,000 for eligible workers. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. I know there's a lot of people with varying opinions about the vaccinations. If you're not vaccinated, would a $2,000 bonus make you reconsider and maybe get on board? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But we're hearing that this is being offered across 24 states now, offering some form of bonus for being vaccinated, as they're concerned about the spread of the Omicron variant, and we are hitting new all-time highs with this new variant, you guys. Now, the article says that city records show that full-time employees will get a $500 check for the vaccine, and if they get fully vaccinated by January 18th of 2022, they'll get an additional $1,500. Now, part-time workers, they'll also see a bonus of $1,000, and Maryland, they're also offering an incentive worth $100 for those that get the vaccine as well. Now, beginning in March, anyone who got vaccinated could receive free donuts from Krispy Kreme as well. So there you go. If the money won't do it, free Krispy Kremes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, companies are offering more than just money for workers to get vaccinated. Some offer food, drinks, lottery tickets, and various discounts as well. Beginning in 2022, there will be federal and private vaccine rules. So there's a lot more new rules coming in, and I've been letting you know here on the channel, as President Biden is saying, we've got to combat this. New mandates are coming out left and right. Now, a lot of companies are just trying to get ahead by convincing their employees to get vaccinated. And beginning January 4th of 2022, the Biden administration is requiring companies with more than 100 employees, they're going to be mandating vaccines and weekly testings if they are not vaccinated. And anyone choosing to get the vaccine will also be entitled to paid time off as well. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. I know there's a lot of varying opinions on this. Should we all get on board and get vaccinated so we can get herd immunity and we can kind of push through this pandemic and we can kind of get back to the way things were? Or do you feel like we should be able to have our own free choice and will and decide for ourselves and our families whether or not we want to be vaccinated, and these mandates should not be put in place, and people should be able to choose whether or not they want to get sick or not? But we're hearing on the other side that there's repercussions to that, as this new spread is filling up the hospitals again, and all of these sort of repercussions and unfolding of the economy and everything. So let me know your thoughts. I know there's a lot of varying opinions here on the channel. But you guys, for those that are getting vaccinated, there are bonuses in 24 states. We already mentioned Phoenix, Arizona, Take a look at the rest on this list, you guys. Here it is. Alaska, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Vermont, Washington, and West Virginia. And also, just a little note for you, recently Kroger's announced that they will end paid leave for sick workers that are not vaccinated. So also getting on board, pushing, saying people need to be vaccinated. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. And if you're on that list and you're recently vaccinated, go ahead and take a look at what's going on in your state, as you could be getting an additional stimulus check bonus as well. And you guys, that is the latest update that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. As always, if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Just takes a second, really helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, totally free to do so. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date on everything going on. If you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, and consider joining that second channel, Steve Ram Finance, if you're interested in learning more about growing personal wealth and personal finance. But with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Have a blessed Christmas. God bless. This is Steve.